From Svetlana Korkina being an absolute force in the world of gymnastics, to Yahia Zakaria creating history with his skills, here are the most impressive gymnastic records and achievements of all time. You might think it's all flair, but trust me, gymnastics is one of the most challenging sports out there. These athletes perform mind-bending stunts on poles, vaults, and the floor that defy the laws of gravity. It's almost like they have superpowers. They leave us speechless and wondering how on earth someone can do such incredible things with their bodies. When it comes to the Olympic Games, these athletes don't just compete for a gold medal, but for a special place in history, and for that, they gotta push all boundaries. Speaking of pushing boundaries, let's talk about Svetlana Korkina, because this superstar success is something quite extraordinary, transforming the sport with her one-of-a-kind style, even after a few oopsies at the Olympics like missing a bar routine or facing an incorrectly set vault. With her long legs and lean physique, she's had to get creative with her routines, and boy did she deliver. She came up with 8 named elements that are now part of the official code of points: 2 vaults, 3 maneuvers on the uneven bars, 2 elements on the balance beam, and 1 jump on the floor exercise. Talk about leaving a lasting mark. She was an absolute force on the uneven bars for almost a decade. Can you believe she won her first world title on the bars and then went on to win her last one 8 years later in 2003? Her unique style of gracefully floating back and forth between those bars had a massive impact, even influencing the likes of Aliyah Mustafina, who became a 2-time Olympic champion on the uneven bars. Her dominance wasn't limited to just the bars though. She won 7 Olympic medals, including back-to-back titles on the uneven bars. She also snagged world and European medals in all 4 events and in the all-around. Oh, and get this, her 20 World Championship medals are only matched by the legendary Simone Biles. Talk about an impressive resume.
I don't know.
Another prodigy in the world of gymnastics is Nastia Liukin, who proved that artistry could still bring success even in a scoring system focused on difficulty, showing incredible promise even as a rising star. With Olympic champion parents and a rhythmic gymnastics world champion mom, it seemed like Olympic gold was written in the stars for her. But that doesn't mean the journey was without its challenges. In 2005, she narrowly missed out on the world title to her teammate by a mere .001. Can you believe that? In the following years, injuries kept her from competing at full strength in the World Championships, leading some to suggest she focus on specific events instead of the all-around. But would that stop her? Hell no! She kept at it, and in an absolute fairy tale competition, she showcased her best performances and held off her American rival Shawn Johnson, who was the reigning world champion. Wearing her iconic pink leotard, she became the 3rd U.S. woman to win the Olympic all-around gold medal. But that's not all. She even won medals in 3 out of the 4 individual apparatus finals. And it's stories like these that make gymnastics so thrilling and captivating to watch. Don't think for a second I won't talk about the Simone Biles as I dive into fascinating stories. Redefining what it means to be the greatest in the sport, she was on fire as she headed toward the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, winning 3 consecutive world all-around titles from 2013 to 2015, making history as the first woman to achieve such a feat. And she didn't stop there. In Rio, she snatched the all-around gold medal, solidifying her status as a true champion. God, how I wish to be her. Alongside her incredible teammates Ali Raisman, Gabby Douglas, Lori Hernandez, and Madison Koshin. She secured the 2nd consecutive team gold medal for Team USA. Talk about an amazing team! She also left the Rio Games with 4 gold medals and a bronze, shining brighter than ever and captured the hearts of fans worldwide, and truly became a household name. After taking a year away from the sport, she returned for the US Championships, snatching all 5 available gold medals. Gosh, that's a feat that hadn't been accomplished in over a decade, since the amazing Dominique Dawes swept the US Nationals all the way back in 1994, telling everyone she's back to dominate once again. Holding an astounding 14 world gold medals, the most by any gymnast, tying only with the incredible Korkina for the most medals overall by a female gymnast, Simone ain't just a record breaker. She's also a move namer, with a whopping 4 gymnastic skills named after her, and they are absolutely insane. Her signature move on the floor, named the Biles, involves a jaw-dropping double layout with a half twist and a blind landing. Imagine jumping twice your own height while gracefully pulling off such a move, while also having a vault skill that no other gymnast has ever landed, pushing the boundaries of what's even considered possible in the sport. Simone's dominance extends beyond her signature moves, as she shattered records left and right at the 2019 World Championships in Stuttgart, Germany, now holding the title for the most World Artistic Gymnastics Championship medals with a staggering 25, surpassing male gymnast Vitaly Sherbo's previous record of 23. It's like she's in a league of her own. Her achievements have have turned her into a global sporting icon and role model, and she's using her platform to speak out against injustice. I mean, could she be more awesome? In February 2020, she even teased us with a jaw-dropping training clip where she's performing a Yurchenko double pike on the vault. A move considered highly dangerous due to the risk of head and neck injuries, with no female ever attempting it in a competition. But it looks like she's heading to break yet another world record. Even when she steps back to take a break, she does something awesome in the process. And by that, I'm talking about how she basically paved the way for another star, Sunisa Lee, to grab her stunning Olympic gold victory in women's gymnastics. Not to say it was any easier for Sunisa to achieve that win. She did it by grabbing the opportunity by the balls and delivering an unforgettable performance. She's become known for her awe-inspiring uneven bars routines. In fact, she outshined all other contenders with her routine, which boasted the highest level of difficulty, with an impressive score of 15.3, which secured her well-deserved recognition and a place in gymnastics history. Reflecting on her performance, Sunisa shared that she had to tell herself not to get in her head too much and do what she does best, and her focus paid off in the end. Her floor routine was the icing on the cake for her historic win, and her score of 13.7 may not have been the highest of the night, but it was exactly what Sunisa needed to claim that gold medal, proving she ain't someone who should be taken lightly. After the U.S. gymnast won silver in the team event, she took to Twitter and proudly declared, "We do not owe anyone a gold medal. We are winners in our hearts." She knows that medals don't define their worth, and that's an amazing mindset to have. And guess what? In July 2021, she proved herself once again, standing tall with a gold medal in hand. That's right, she keeps making history and adding to her impressive collection of achievements. She's a true superstar. Team USA's dominance was put to the test when the Russians snatched gold in the team event a couple of days prior, but her win rescued the American legacy in the sport once again. Her floor routine was the icing on the cake for her historic win, and her score of 13.7 may not have been the highest of the night, but it was exactly what Sunisa needed to claim that gold medal, proving she ain't someone who should be taken lightly. In July 2021, she proved herself once again, standing tall with a gold medal in hand. That's right, she keeps making history and adding to her impressive collection of achievements. She's a true superstar. But it's not just Sunisa Lee making waves in the world of gymnastics. We've got another star to celebrate, Yahia Zakaria, a member of Egypt's national artistic gymnastics team, who achieved something truly awesome at the 2023 Gymnastics World Junior Championships in Turkey after winning the bronze medal and becoming the first Egyptian gymnast ever to win a medal in the World Junior Championships. Now that's a historic moment for Egyptian gymnastics. So there you have it. From Yahia Zakaria creating history with his impressive skills, to Svetlana Korkina being an absolute force in the world of gymnastics, these were the most impressive gymnastics records and achievements of all time.